My wonderful, beautiful, amazing Leos. I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general reading of past, present, future, and 9-card spread. I'm going to be using the regular tarot deck, clarify with the vampire deck, draw a special vampire card, draw a vampire oracle, and then draw 3 yes or no answers for thee. So let's get started on your reading. Okay. Okay, the general card is the 9 of Swords. So let's look at the first row, which is also your past. You get the Page of Wands reversed, King of Wands reversed, and 4 of Wands. Interesting. Yeah, I kind of see, that there's a bit of self-doubt, lack of confidence with you, but yet you did have some kind of happy home, happy hearth, happy family moment. Now, what I've even mentioned in my previous readings and to the other zodiac signs before you is that the happy home, happy hearth, happy family card is kind of like the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. It's all about feeling confident within your body. It's like your body is your home, and you pretty much have this confidence about you that you're pretty much just thinking, okay, it's like I'm still, incredibly confident within myself. But yet, for some reason, you did have some kind of self-doubt of something, and it kind of resulted in you actually, losing faith within yourself, and courage, and strength, and yeah, this is kind of, too bad if this even happened sometime in the past. But yeah, it's like you could also have a wonderful, stable, amazing family still as a wonderful support for you. So maybe, it's like sometimes, when you kind of, need to actually go home, to kind of regenerate or have some kind of rejuvenating moment or something. It's always good to know that you can, count on your family and friends in any way because, everybody always needs to have a bit of, like a shoulder to lean on or whatever it is that humans need and stuff like that, or a reminder by your friends and family to know how strong and capable you are. In current times, you get the World upright, which I think is remarkable because I'm going to cover this person up, but do you see yourself right here, my beloved Leos? Okay, so I'm going to have to hold this, but this is one of your cards. You get the Ace of Swords reversed, and then you get Death. Oof, okay, this is hopefully the final card, that I've actually pulled for the vampire, literally killed me off and stuff like that. However, I do see you entering into this world, so maybe like the transition from the past of the 4 of Wands. This could have also been your confidence, happy home, happy hearth, happy family kind of situation. Or maybe it was your family that more or less helped you get out into this world, because the World card is kind of like entering into this world. Of course, it's like when you step outside to get some fresh air, that's also about stepping outside into this world. But the world is also just saying, okay, the world is your oyster. Go for it, my beloved Leos. Man, woman, hunter, huntress. So that's kind of what I saw, or am seeing you doing, is actually, we're re-entering into this world sometimes. Sometimes, it's like, any kind of self-doubt and any kind of, negativity can contribute to one just not moving and stuff like that. Because it's kind of like the Fool reversed. Because upright, it's like, taking a leap of faith and saying, okay, let's try something out. But sometimes, when your fears kind of, get the best of you and just kind of think, oh no, Leo, remember how this and that ended badly? What makes you think it's actually going to work out this time? Well, the thing is, times are different. And so whatever you're going to be doing right now is probably not going to be the same as what happened the last time that didn't work out. But yeah, for some reason, I'm seeing you not putting time and effort into something. But yeah, you are having some kind of rejuvenating moment with the Death card. You could have Scorpio, you could even have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius somewhere in your star chart. But I do actually see you heading out into this world, but you're probably just kind of thinking, oh yeah, I remember how the Page of Wands did this, or the King of Wands reversed all did that to me. So now I just really feel like, why do I bother? I'll just try something, but I'm not sure if it'll work out this time. Well, again, nothing ventured is nothing gained, but let's look at the future. You get the High Priestess reversed. Star reversed, I'm not allowed to show that. And then you get the 10 of Wands. Okay. The thing is, the transition from this, that something has to die off. Hopefully, nobody's going to be passing on. In that case, my sincerest 100% condolences to anybody out there. But this is kind of like a renewal of you. But yet it's like you're heading out into the future, kind of going up against standards and status quo kind of things. You're not applying what you've learned into practice, and maybe, that's what could have, contributed to the High Priestess reversed. But this could also be a lack of clarity of some kind, because normally, with the High Priestess upright, she has her upper book of knowledge, and she's actually, presenting this, beyond any kind of knowledge, like, from this book of whatever it may be. But since you're kind of going up against, this, the status quo, the normalcy of whatever it may be, that could also be contributing to, that you're not getting a wish fulfillment of some kind, and that you're going to be ending up being burdened somehow. Well, I want to do some clarification because I want to know exactly more about why all of this is taking place for my beloved hunters and huntresses. The Page of Wands reverse, you get the Emperor. Okay, interesting. It's an Aries card. You can have Aries somewhere in your star chart, but what I mostly see here is, different senses. Now, one sense is that this Emperor, it's kind of like a father figure of some kind or something. I wonder if there was no father or mother figure that could have caused you to lose, to create self-doubt within you, because that could also cause one not to want to move or do anything. I'm thinking, okay, this person is just going to keep you confined, like, the lions in the cage, the lions in a zoo, or a lions in a circus, is that you're pretty much just chained up because of this individual. Now, this could also still be, it's like, okay, despite, not having, like the confidence within you, or that there's too much self-doubt that's keeping you confined. Here's your strong self, even though you are a Leo, and this is an Aries card. Is that this is still your beacon of hope of thinking, no, okay, I know how strong and capable I am. And that's what I actually saw for you in the past, mostly. For the King of Wands reversed, you got the Seven of Scepters. So, it's like you didn't really have much courage or confidence about something in the past. But yeah, you remain incredibly strong and powerful and determined in your own way of thinking, okay, sometimes I don't have strength and courage within you, but that's not going to stop me from pursuing this goal, endeavor of whatever it was. Now, that's the Leo who I love, know, and admire in many ways. Why? Because the thing is, it's like sometimes, it's like you kind of have to force yourself to do something. Even though you think, well, why do I bother? I just don't have the motivation to do so. Well, eventually, it's like this is you actually growing your motivation and actually, defending and protecting your crops. And this is actually you. It could be man, woman, whoever, But either way, I do see you protecting and defending, the whole, ideas and stuff like that, even though you might just think, it's not going to commence, it's not going to take place. Why do I bother? Well, because deep down, something does matter. Four of Wands, you get the Tower. Okay, eek. The thing is about the Tower is it's kind of like a blessing in disguise card. Now, this could also be, your confidence breaking down some more again in the past or some way. Or, this could also be a new you being reborn. And that's kind of what I mostly see here, because this is also another rejuvenating, rebirthing moment. But obviously, something in the past, just had to be let go of, just so you could actually head out into this world. Now, this could also be you having to say goodbye to your family and friends in the past, so you could head out into this world and have a renewal you of some kind. But the thing is, it's like the Tower, obviously something has to break down just so you can have a new beginning of some kind. And that's kind of what I see you, is that you're actually, going through like a rejuvenating phase of this is your confidence, but this is you actually having to break down, a lack of, confidence and and also all the self-doubt and stuff like that, just so you can actually bring forth a new beautiful Leo. Because when you head out into this world, Magician, you're definitely, manifesting something, and you're heading out into this world and you're manifesting something. Now, that's what I love to see. Now, this is a Virgo and Gemini card. You can have Virgo and Gemini somewhere in your star chart. However, I do see you actually bringing forth this new creation of some kind, of whatever it may be. And I find that very admirable and remarkable, because I know how creative Leos are, whether you're a man or a woman. I know a lot of creative Leos, from authors, singers, to actors, to creationists in any way, but any kind of, magician, you're definitely manifesting something. And that's what I like to see. Beautiful. Ace of Swords reverse, you pretty much are not putting time and effort into something, but yet you get the Prince of Knights. This is like the Knight of Swords. And now the thing is, it's like, here's your determined self. You could even have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini somewhere. But, it's like sometimes you have to kind of force yourself to do something because you know that something definitely matters. And here's your strategy and determination that's pretty much taking place. And this is in the center of the entire read. So whatever you hope, dream, and desire, my beloved Leos, man, woman, whoever's watching, obviously there's something that you're incredibly determined about. And please don't ever forget about that, because the thing is, everybody, should have a moment to actually bring forth any kind of idea and stuff like that, whatever it may be, book, music, anything. The thing is, it's like sometimes you have to kind of, drag yourself out of bed technically, just to say, okay, we're just going to have to put on our clothes and shoes and we're going to have to try something again. But then this time you are incredibly determined in your own way because that something deep down matters. And I love how Leos, just are, always land on their feet no matter what. Scorpio, or no, Death. You're having a rejuvenation phase because you're being presented with options. So that's why, you're pretty much just dragging yourself out of bed thinking, okay, let's head out into this world and stuff like that. This is a rejuvenating moment because you're being presented with beautiful new chalices, new flavors, new drinks, whatever it is that you're going to be presented with. And that's what I like to see. So, sometimes, it's like, if you're coming down from like a big endeavor of some kind, or if you're about to embark on a new endeavor and stuff like that, okay, sometimes, if something, doesn't always work immediately like that, but this is you actually being presented with new endeavors and new you. So, it's like sometimes, it's like when you're coming down with something, that's like the ebb and flow. If you come down for like a grand achievement of some kind, the next day, most likely you're going to feel incredibly depressed, or maybe you could still be basking, but sometimes, depression could hit because then you just think, now what? And that's kind of what you have to kind of avoid, when you're about to, come down from something so grand and stuff like that. But I see you actually, just heading back out and up with more opportunities and options, my beloved Leos. Love it. With the High Priestess reversed, you do get the Five of Pentacles. Okay. The thing is, if you were to go up against the standard quo, is it? Whatever. But either way, if you kind of go up against, your own conscience, your own clarity, or if there's a lack of clarity, that could also result in a Five of Pentacles kind of situation. Now, this could also be, if you just don't really listen to reason, if you just kind of think, oh, I'm just going to head out and just try something new and different, without even realizing the consequences and effects that might take place. The thing is I'm worried that there could be a Five of Pentacles situation taking place in the future. Now, this is actually the moment that you should actually look into to choose which chalice you're going to be choosing and which option. Why? Because, should you actually just, not put time and effort into actually thinking about whatever option is being presented to you, I'm worried that you could be facing some kind of poverty situation. Well, why do you have the Star reversed? Okay, the thing is it's like, you get the Queen of Pentacles. Now, this is all about financial security. It's all about hardworking mother, whatever. If you're a woman, man, whoever, hardworking man, either way. The thing is you are definitely being presented, or it will be in a financial situation that may not be an entire wish fulfillment, but it is definitely something, some kind of job or career or something that's going to be taking place real soon or in the future somewhere. Can't say when or how. This could even take place during Taurus season between April and May. But I just kind of think, okay, either way, you're going to be presented with something, but it's not going to be something that you really truly wish. But with the Ten of Wands of being burdened somehow, you do get justice. So the thing is it's like, we're going back a bit and towards this situation of actually receiving something that's not entirely a wish fulfillment. Yeah, you are going to be doing a lot of hard work and you might feel burdened and stuff like that, but you will feel incredibly balanced in the future. Now, the Justice is also a legal card, so you could also be putting time and effort in, in this kind of legal endeavor, maybe a potential lawsuit of some kind. But the thing is it's like sometimes you have to take it or leave it in a sense with whatever this Queen of Pentacles situation may be. It may not be an entire wish fulfillment, but there's definitely going to give you some kind of balance, even though you will probably feel a bit burdened in the future of some kind. But, yeah. My goodness. Let's see what the special vampire card has for you all. Oof, Death, the second Death card. Okay. Yeah, this is actually a rejuvenating phase for my beloved Leos, man, woman, whoever is watching. And the thing is death, it's like you have to say goodbye to your old self and welcome your new self. And the thing is, any kind of transition of some kind. Because, for example, looking at my transition, I had to say goodbye to my mortal coil. I had to say goodbye to my mortal self because, it's like, and then I had to welcome this new vampire self. Okay, the vampire self is stronger, wiser, stronger in many ways and stuff like that. I know that I said that word twice. But the thing is, it's like, sometimes you have to kind of go through this painful transition as much as it is. And, but eventually, I do see something working out for you, whether it's balance, a legal situation. But yeah, it's like, yeah, there's definitely hard work that will be facing you in the future. Can't say when or how, but there's definitely like a renewal for my beloved, beautiful Leos out there. So, what does Oracle have for my beautiful Leos? Nightmare, okay. Psychic protection, shield, and bad dreams. Okay, interesting. Maybe I could be your psychic protection, but either way, it's like I do see some kind of nightmare situation taking place. But either way, hopefully, you can shield yourself from it, maybe from the bad dreams. But what I'm kind of worried about is the Five of Pentacles kind of situation, and that there's a renewal situation taking place. But if there's any kind of nightmare situations, nightmares, usually, like pass some way, it's like. But either way, if you're kind of worried about what the future holds, I personally wouldn't be all too worried because, it's like this doesn't per se have to resonate with you personally. But the thing is about any kind of nightmare of something, if you're worried about that, you're not going to get a job. The more, you put time and effort into something, hopefully something will land. And second, it's like, okay, sometimes, everybody has nightmares and stuff like that, but it doesn't mean that it's reality. And either way, I would just kind of, just see nightmares as just a temporary thunderstorm that, yeah, these moments will pass. But, yeah, it's like that's something, that there's a renewal phase going on for you. Yeah. My goodness. Intense. Okay, well, I'm going to finish off with 3 yes or no answers for you. Please feel free to pause this video and think about the questions you want answered because, for one, you get a yes card with the 2 of Wands. No with the 3 of Pentacles reversed. And no with the Second Judgment or Justice reversed. Okay. Well, my beloved, beautiful Leos, I'm going to have to leave it at this. Yeah, I wish I could have given something way better. But the only kind of antidote that I can give is that, the more renewal you go through, the more transitions, hopefully it does actually make you stronger, wiser, more experienced and stuff like that. I don't think anything bad will happen to you, but if something just doesn't seem right and stuff like that, I would definitely try to mitigate it as much as possible. I wouldn't worry too much, sometimes, with the star reverse, okay, if you don't get any kind of star wish fulfillment, you do get some kind of groundedness, some kind of financial offering of some kind. And so sometimes you kind of have to, have a rejuvenating moment, and usually it does work out for the best in any way. But I'm going to have to leave it at that. I really want to thank you all so much for your wonderful love and devotion and support towards me. In a few days, I'm going to go back to love reading, so I'm going to go back and forth between general and love for now. But I just want to say how much I love you guys incredibly, and thank you so much for your love and devotion and choosing me as your Vampire Tarot Guide reader, because I love you guys incredibly.